Now, this story, Mordechai, you can tell us more about the protagonist, and likewise Mordechai, Chaim. Here's a story. Shortly after World War II began, 18-year-old MOTTEL Chaitin. Is he still with us? No. Shapsi's father or brother? Father.
Father.
And who else? The Shapsi, and there's...
No. Aaron Chaitin's brother also.
MOTTEL is Aaron's brother. Yeah, I was going to say there's two brothers Chaitin. I'm not sure who the children's parents are. So Shapsi is in Yeshua Chaitin in Portland, Oregon. Whose father is he?
These are all MOTTEL's kids.
MOTTEL's kids. Oh, beautiful. So Yeshua was in Yeshiva together with...
I don't know if Aaron has any children. I don't think Aaron had children.
So MOTTEL, MOTTEL Chaitin is a figure in Yeshiva, and you know him. If I describe him physically, you know him. He was like part of the furniture in the virtuous sense of Yeshiva Lubavitch in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And early 90s. I came in the 80s. So certainly throughout the 80s. MOTTEL Chaitin, literally part and parcel of the fact, you don't remember, you see his face, you know, of the fabric, the characters. He was a character of the Anash. So at 18 years old, he's a Canadian boy. I don't know his story. Maybe he became Lubavitch, but probably, I don't know. So here's the story. At 18, he's drafted into the Canadian Army. This is just after World War II began. For the next 3 years, he was stationed in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and Ottawa, Ontario. Once his family heard he was unwell and went to visit him. When they arrived at the army base and asked for Chaitin, the soldier said, "Oh, you're looking for our rabbi," and proceeded to relate how the young soldier had earned the title. On Sundays, soldiers were required to attend church, and MOTTEL asked that he and the other Jewish soldiers be allowed to hold Jewish services instead. When the clergyman objected because there was no Jewish chaplain, MOTTEL replied, "We don't need one, I'll lead the services." From then on, whenever possible, didn't know this, MOTTEL organized Torah readings and prayer services on Shabbos as well, when possible. At one point, he was tasked with assisting the commander officer on the base, General Peterson. One of his duties was to wake the general each morning, and so he was assigned a room near the general. Once, Peterson woke early, before MOTTEL roused him, and knocked on MOTTEL's door, only to find the young soldier wearing tefillin, immersed in prayer. Peterson left without saying a word. MOTTEL was called to the general's office later that day. He entered with some trepidation, fearing that he was about to be disciplined. Instead, the general said, "Chaitin, don't let me ever disturb your prayers again." At that moment, MOTTEL later recalled, he understood that which the Gemara says in Brachas, based on a pasuk, when the nations will see you with tefillin on your head, they will respect you, they'll be in awe of you. And he experienced that with this general. The story is a compliment to MOTTEL and a compliment to General Peterson. Peterson, did I say Peterson? To both.